I just drove the 2025 Lexus GX 550, and I couldn't believe what I saw. Features that disappeared years ago. Functions Lexus owners begged to keep. Details that made older models better than newer ones. They're back. For over a decade, Lexus has been removing beloved features in the name of progress. Buttons replaced by touchscreens. Simple systems made complicated. Practical designs traded for sleek aesthetics. Longtime Lexus owners watch their favorite features vanish one by one. Each new model year brought disappointment as another useful detail disappeared. But something's changed. Lexus is finally listening. After years of customer complaints and vocal criticism from journalists like me, Lexus is reversing course. The 2024 and 2025 model years mark a turning point where common sense is winning over design trends. I've been covering Lexus for 37 years. I've watched features come and go. I've heard countless owners complain about removals that made no sense. Today, I'm revealing 11 features Lexus removed that are finally making a comeback. Some are returning to all models, others are limited to specific vehicles. But all represent Lexus admitting they made mistakes. Keep watching, because if you've been holding onto an older Lexus because newer models lost features you loved, this video will show you that patience is finally paying off. Let's celebrate the return of common sense. Removed feature number 1, physical climate control knobs. Between 2018 and 2022, Lexus went crazy with touchscreens, burying climate controls in digital menus. Want to adjust temperature? Swipe through 2 screens. Change fan speed? Tap 3 times. Switch from defrost to floor vents? Navigate a menu while driving. It was maddening. What used to be a blind reach for a knob became a distraction requiring eyes off the road. Owners hated it. Safety advocates criticized it. Automotive journalists universally panned it. Starting with the 2024 TX and 2025 GX, physical knobs and buttons are back. Real temperature knobs you can twist without looking. Physical buttons for fan speed, mode selection, and defrost. Why it matters. Climate controls are adjusted constantly while driving. Touchscreen controls are dangerous distractions. Physical controls let you make adjustments by feel while keeping eyes on the road. The return of knobs represents Lexus admitting that some interfaces shouldn't be digital just because technology allows it. Removed feature number 2, analog gauges. Behind the steering wheel, Lexus started replacing traditional instrument clusters with all-digital screens around 2019. The L, S, ES, and RX all went fully digital. At first glance, digital clusters seem like progress. Customizable displays, high resolution, modern appearance, but they created problems. In bright sunlight, screens wash out and become hard to read. Digital speedometers require more eye focus than analog needles. The delay in digital refresh rates means information lags slightly behind reality. Many owners preferred the instant readability of traditional gauges with physical needles sweeping across fixed scales. The 2024 LX600 and 2025 GX 550 bring back analog-style gauges, though technically they're high-resolution LCD screens simulating physical needles. But the simulation is so good that it provides the instant readability of analog with the flexibility of digital information displays. Why it matters. Your eyes process analog gauge movement faster than digital numbers. A sweeping needle provides instant feedback about speed changes without reading numbers. This hybrid approach gives the best of both worlds, maintaining the visual language driver's brains are wired to process quickly. Removed feature number 3, spare tire. This removal infuriated Lexus owners more than almost any other. Starting around 2015, many Lexus models replace full-size spare tires with inflator kits. The logic: save weight for fuel economy, free up cargo space, reduce costs. minutes. The reality? Owners stranded when the inflator kit couldn't fix sidewall damage, punctures larger than 1/4 inch, or damaged tire beads. Tow trucks cost $200 to $400. Replacement tires at remote locations cost premium prices. I personally heard from dozens of owners who experienced this nightmare scenario. One customer was stranded in rural Montana with a sidewall blowout. The inflator kit was useless. Cell service was non-existent. She waited 4 hours on the roadside for a tow truck that charged $380 to take her 45 miles to the nearest tire shop. Then, she paid $320 for a single replacement tire because the shop knew she had no alternative. Total cost for a problem a spare tire would have solved in 15 minutes. $700 and half a day wasted. Another owner hit road debris on a weekend trip to national parks. The inflator kit couldn't seal the puncture. He cut his family vacation short, driving 3 hours on a donut spare borrowed from another traveler, just to get to civilization. Luxury car owners expect to not be stranded. They expect their $60,000 vehicle to include basic self-rescue capability. The 2024 GX 550 and 2025 LX 600 bring back full-size spare tires mounted underneath. No more inflator kit gambling. No more tow trucks for simple flat tires. Why it matters. A spare tire provides independence and peace of mind. You can fix a flat anywhere without cell service, without waiting hours for help, without towing fees. For vehicles marketed on capability and adventure, removing spare tires was antithetical to the entire brand promise. Removed feature number 4, transmission dipstick. Around 2016, Lexus started eliminating transmission dipsticks, claiming lifetime fluid never needs checking. This created multiple problems. Owners couldn't monitor fluid level or condition. Minor leaks went undetected until major damage occurred. Checking fluid required shop visits with special tools. Experienced owners knew transmission health depends on monitoring fluid condition. The inability to check it meant flying blind until problems appeared. The 2024 TX and some 2025 models bring back accessible transmission dipsticks, acknowledging that owners and mechanics need to inspect fluid. Why it matters. Transmission fluid tells you everything about transmission health. Dark color indicates wear. Low level indicates leaks. Burnt smell indicates overheating. Without a dipstick, you can't catch problems early. Sealed for life transmissions aren't actually sealed. They just hide the access point. Bringing back dipsticks empowers owners to monitor one of their vehicle's most expensive components. Removed feature number 5, adjustable headlight aim. Older Lexus models had dashboard controls letting drivers adjust headlight aim based on vehicle load. When you loaded cargo or passengers in the rear, the vehicle tilted backward, aiming headlights higher than intended. This blinded oncoming drivers and reduced your forward visibility. The headlight aim dial let you compensate, tilting lights down to restore proper aim. Newer models eliminated this, relying instead on automatic self-leveling systems. These systems work well when functioning but fail without warning, leaving you with misaimed lights and no manual override. The 2024 GX 550 brings back the manual adjustment dial as backup to the automatic system, providing redundancy when electronics fail. Why it matters. Properly aimed headlights are critical for safety. When automatic systems fail, you need manual control. Blind faith in electronics isn't appropriate for safety systems. The return of manual controls alongside automatic systems represents smart redundancy. Removed feature number 6, individual rear seat controls. Luxury meant that rear passengers could control their own climate and audio independently. The rear seat was as important as the front. Between 2017 and 2021, many Lexus models simplified rear controls, forcing rear passengers to ask the driver to make adjustments through the main screen. This degraded the luxury experience. Rear passengers in luxury vehicles expect autonomy over their environment. The 2024 LX600 and TX550H Plus restore dedicated rear climate controls with separate temperature zones and fan speeds controlled from the rear seats. Why it matters. Luxury is about personal control. When rear passengers must ask the driver for adjustments, the luxury experience suffers. Independent rear controls restore the premium experience Lexus built its reputation on. Removed feature number 7, physical volume knob. Some Lexus models between 2018 and 2022 replaced the physical volume knob with touchscreen sliders or capacitive touch controls. Volume adjustment is something drivers do constantly. It needs to be instant, intuitive, and operable without looking. Touchscreen volume controls failed all 3 requirements. Adjusting volume required visual attention, precise finger placement, and multiple interactions. The 2024 refresh of multiple models brings back physical volume knobs that you can twist without looking, providing tactile feedback and instant response. Why it matters. Volume adjustment happens dozens of times per drive. Phone calls interrupt music, passengers start conversations, navigation provides directions. Every interaction requires quick, blind volume changes. Physical knobs let you make instant adjustments without cognitive load or visual attention. Removed feature number 8, rear window sunshade. High-end Lexus models used to include power rear window sunshades that rose to block sun for rear passengers. These disappeared on many models around 2018, presumably to reduce costs and simplify manufacturing. But rear passengers in luxury vehicles expect protection from sun glare and heat. Manual curtains or aftermarket solutions don't match the integrated quality of factory sunshades. The 2024 LS500 and 2025 LX600 bring back power rear sunshades with one-touch operation from front or rear controls. Why it matters. Rear passenger comfort is essential in luxury vehicles. Sun glare makes rear seats uncomfortable and unusable during daytime driving. Power sunshades restore the premium rear seat experience. Removed feature number 9, CD player. Yes, I know streaming dominates. Yes, most people use Bluetooth or CarPlay, but some owners still want CD players for audiobooks during long trips, areas without cell service, or archived music collections. Lexus removed CD players from most models between 2019 and 2022, following industry trends toward all-digital audio. But customer feedback was clear. Some owners still value optical media as backup when wireless fails or in areas without coverage. The 2024 ES300H and some GX 550 trims quietly bring back CD players, acknowledging that redundancy matters and customer preference trumps trends. Why it matters. Redundancy prevents total system failure. When Bluetooth drops, CarPlay glitches, or cell service vanishes, a CD player provides guaranteed audio entertainment. For long road trips through remote areas, this matters. Removed feature number 10, Start button on the dashboard. Original Lexus push-button start systems place the button on the dashboard, easily visible and accessible. Around 2016, many models moved the start button to the center console near the shifter, making it less intuitive and harder to reach. This confused new owners and required awkward reach angles, especially in vehicles with deep center consoles. The 2025 GX 550 moves the start button back to the dashboard near the steering wheel, restoring the original easy reach placement. Why it matters. The start button is used every drive. It should be in an intuitive location that doesn't require searching or awkward reach. Dashboard placement is superior ergonomically. Removed feature number 11, manual parking brake. Electronic parking brakes became standard around 2018, replacing traditional manual levers or foot pedals. Electronic systems offer convenience. They automatically engage when you turn off the car and release when you start driving. But they create problems. They fail without warning, requiring expensive dealer repair. They don't work if the battery dies. They prevent manual emergency brake application. They make hill starts in manual mode more difficult. The 2024 IS 500 and some GX 550 trims retain or restore manual parking brake controls, providing mechanical backup to electronic systems. Why it matters. Mechanical systems provide fail-safe operation when electronics fail. A manual parking brake works with a dead battery during electrical failures and provides driver control in emergency situations. Electronic convenience shouldn't completely eliminate mechanical backup for critical safety systems. Why these features disappeared. Understanding why features were removed helps appreciate their return. Cost cutting. Every physical button, mechanical system, and redundant component costs money. Eliminating them improved profit margins. Weight reduction. Fuel economy regulations pushed automakers to reduce weight wherever possible. Spare tires, mechanical systems, and redundant components were easy targets. Design trends. Minimalist interiors with fewer buttons looked modern and tech-forward. Physical controls seemed outdated. Technology faith. Engineers believed electronics could replace mechanical systems perfectly, not accounting for failure modes and customer preference. But the real world revealed problems. Customers complained. Safety advocates criticized. Sales suffered on models with aggressive feature elimination. Lexus finally recognized that customer satisfaction matters more than design awards or cost savings. What this means for buyers. If you've been driving an older Lexus because newer models lost features you valued, 2024 to 2025 models deserve a fresh look. The TX, GX, and LX especially restore significant functionality that disappeared over the past decade. If you're shopping used, 2024 plus models will hold value better than 2018 to 2023 models that removed popular features. If you're deciding whether to keep your older Lexus or upgrade, these returning features make newer models genuinely better, not just newer. The lesson Lexus learned: customer feedback matters. Engineers don't always know better than users. Trends aren't always progress. Sometimes older designs were better because they solved real problems effectively. Sometimes simple mechanical solutions outperform complex electronic ones. The return of these features represents corporate humility. Lexus admitted mistakes and corrected them. This is rare in the automotive industry, where admitting errors is considered weakness. Lexus chose customer satisfaction over pride. That deserves recognition and appreciation. Your feedback as owners drove these changes. Complaints and reviews, forums, and dealership surveys made it to decision makers. Keep providing feedback. It works. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.